Hey, how's it going out there today, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. I want to talk to you about the weekly recap. Trying to get caught up on these things, but I'm kind of just staying on pace. I'm a few weeks behind. Hang with me. I'm not skipping bad weeks. I got a doozy coming up for you, so hang in there. But I had a really good week this week. Let's talk about this really good week. Let's all say a prayer that cash makes money like this every week. In this weekly recap, I'm so thankful for this. Truly blessed. So let's get a few things out of the way real quick. Let's talk about a few things. Number one, I don't talk about the carrier I'm leased to. I'm at an 80-20 split carrier. Find yourself a good one. They're always out there. They're always looking for good drivers with trucks. So procure a truck and hook it up. And let's see, what else? I don't talk about my truck payment, my insurance. I have in the past. Go watch all my other videos. Maybe you'll catch when I did talk about it. But everybody's truck payment and insurance is so different. I don't like to talk about that. At the end, you will hear me say, and this is how much I have to do, what I have to do with. And that's where you would, calculate in some truck payments, some insurance, some, whatever else you need to put on the books to, work your business, work your plans. So, I also want to talk today about, everybody wants to be an owner-operator right now because rates are really good. But I'm going to tell you, I don't think everybody should be an owner-operator. And I'm not just trying to keep the good rates to myself because I really don't care. I want everybody to succeed. But just keep this in mind. When you buy a truck, you're starting a business, get that business owner mentality. You don't go into business to be second best. You go into business to win, to make the most money possible. So keep that in mind. Just a little motivation for the day. I don't know what day I'll put this out, but we'll call it Motivation Monday or some, cliche, something like that, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I can't think of anything else. Oh, I don't put these numbers out to brag, number one. Number two, I don't know what number I'm on, but I don't put these numbers out to brag. This is truly just to show you what owner-operators make. I mean, I have good weeks. I have bad weeks. I work really hard, number one. So, don't let the country accent fool you. I didn't just fall off a turnip truck, and I've been working at this for years, okay? I'm about a decade in on being an owner-operator now, so I've got a few things refined. I know a few things about a few things because I've seen a few things or some other cliche thing like that. But, I'm not saying you can't get to where I get because, like I said, I'm just driving a truck running freight. I'm not special other than the fact that I work really hard at it and I learn from my mistakes and I learn from my successes. That's probably my number one thing that gets me to this level is, I keep that data, man. The good lanes to run, the good places to get fuel, that type of stuff. I don't waste my time watching bonehead truckers. If I'm going to watch a YouTube video, I'm watching a guy that's teaching me something. And that's just the way it is. I'm not knocking on, if you like bonehead truckers, you like bonehead truckers, nothing wrong with that. I wish bonehead truckers much success, but for me, my time, I only got so much of it on this earth and I'm not wasting it. So, I watch guys that teach me things and help me learn, but that's just me. Like I say, you do you, but so I get to these numbers by working hard. I stay out a lot. I don't go home. I guess I go home a lot, but I don't spend a lot of time at home. You know what I mean? Like, I like going to the house, every week, every other week, but I'm typically a day or two at the house and I'm right back on the road. I try to get there as much as I can, but I don't go there and stay for, a week or 2 weeks or 10 days, I think the last time I took, planned a week off was last April. So, I'm here to make money. I like this freight rates. I'm trying to run it while I can, and that's a little bit about me and where I'm at right now. So, appreciate all my new subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, maybe think about it. Click that like button. I appreciate you. If you make it to the end, at least give it the thumbs up. Comments, I try to get to all of them. I try to read all of them. I don't reply to all of them. I got a lot going on in life. Running trucking company and other things going on. But that's a little bit about me. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Channel's growing like crazy. I do appreciate everybody. I really do. And come join me for a live show. I do a lot of lives, and check out that description down there. I got another channel. If I didn't have enough going on, I started another channel about trucking with diabetes. And I also have Mudflap down there. Check out Mudflap. Sign up with Mudflap. If you buy your own fuel, I recommend Mudflap. Very easy. Sign up with my promo code. Get $10 free. I get $10 free. Yeah, just saying. So let's get to this weekly recap. Let's talk about some numbers. 2 loads this week. 1 load, Minnesota to Colorado. I don't go out west much, but when they offer me $6,000, I go pretty much, I like to say I'd take a load to hell if I could find a backhaul, that was paying good enough. So as long as I get to come out of there. But this load was 1 pick, 7 drops, 20,000 pounds, really nice load, -10 degrees. 85-mile deadhead to go get this load, 1,036 loaded miles on that for 1,121 all-in miles on a $6,000 load. I love it. Love it. Lightweight. It did have 7 stops. So I came from Minnesota down to Kansas City. I did a few drops in Kansas City. A good portion of that 20,000 pounds came off there. And then I made a couple stops on the way into Colorado. And then I had 2 stops in Colorado. Bam, that load was done. That's a good start to the week right there. And then on the way to Colorado, I get a call about a load that's picking up out of the same town in Colorado I'm delivering to, going to Miami, Florida. Woo, man, you gotta love that. 9-mile deadhead. I mean, I literally went down 1 exit. I was 1 exit away. Beautiful thing there. Beautiful thing. 9-mile deadhead. That load was a 2,051-mile load. I think that was a team run. That was an exempt load, so I did run, I did get on down the road with it. Didn't do anything unsafe. I ain't putting no freight above anybody's life, but, when you get good rest, what's a 10 to 12 hour day of driving, like really. And, on that load, I knew I had to get to Florida. Now the first stop, it was a 3-stopper, 1 pick, 3 drops. The first one was in North Florida. So, I had a lot of miles to cover over the weekend, but it wasn't the whole 2,000. I had like 1,600 miles to cover from Friday to Monday morning. That's pretty doable. I did like 300 miles Friday, and that left me with like 1,300 miles. And don't get me wrong, that's 2 big days, Like when you got to hit 650 back to back, for me, I don't like to drive fast, so that's a big day. But I was running like 68, 70 on that one. I was trying to get that. I wanted to make sure that was a good customer. New person for me to work with, new broker. So I wanted to, make sure I hit the marks. That goes back to that owner-operator mentality, that business mentality. Anytime I haul your freight, I take it very serious. It's not a game to me. I want you to, appreciate the job I do. And I put that out there for, like when you're an owner-operator, when you're a company guy, a lot of people phone it in. It's just different when you're an owner-operator, I think. For me, it is, anyway. I take it very serious, as I know a lot of owner-operators do, because a lot of the channels I watch on YouTube, you can tell these guys are going above and beyond to make customers happy. And, I appreciate that, because I know what it takes. So that load, 1 pick, 3 drops, Colorado to North Florida with a drop, then a drop in the Orlando area, then all the way down to Miami for that final drop. Got to meet the Asian Mai in person on that load. If you guys didn't see it, go check out his channel for the interview I did over there. I mean, it's got like a ton of views at this point. I think everybody I know's watched it. And I appreciate you guys for showing support over there, showing me support over there as well. That load was 30,000 pounds, so 2 decently light loads, two decently light loads back to back. So 30,000 pounds, that was a 0-degree load, continuous. They made that clear like 15 times on the paperwork. Continuous. I mean, even highlighted it before they sent it to me. So we ran that one continuous. That load, $5,600. So, a good back-to-back loads right there. So let's talk real big numbers, because that's the way I like to talk them. So 11,600 gross for the week. To the carrier, I'm an 80-20 split carrier. And I didn't talk about that at the beginning, but I'm at an 80-20 split carrier. We split everything 80-20, except for, like, most of the time they give me all the detention pay and stuff like that. But for the most part, we split everything 80-20. So my 80% of the $11,600 gross is $9,280. Thank you, Jesus, for that. I appreciate you. All-in miles, 3,181 all-in miles. 94 miles a deadhead on that. That is 3%. That is 3%. That's how my baby does 3. That's why I say that. 3% deadhead. That is 3,087 loaded miles. Whew, that's a banger of a week, man. Those are some numbers that'll probably end up in a thumbnail if I had to guess. That is $3.64 a mile. All miles. Every mile the truck ran, $3.64 a mile. That's $2.91 a mile to the truck. After the 20% comes off, that's $3.75. $3.75 per loaded mile. Amazing. Amazing. So let's talk about the bummer of the situation. And yes, my bunk is tore all to pieces. I just left the house, so I just threw everything in and went. But let's talk expenses. So diesel for the week, and the way I break down these numbers, this is not what I used. This is what I bought. So some weeks may look like I'm getting horrible fuel mileage. That just means I bought more fuel for that week, and I may, that fuel's going to carry over, or maybe I started the week on empty and had to fill up, But this is what I bought for the week. $1,130 in diesel, $102 in reefer fuel, $39 in DEF. I did not scale either one of these loads. I did pay one night of parking in Colorado for $20 at the Flying J. And I did have $63 in tolls. Most of that's down in Florida, trying to run around and just make good time. I could have went around some of it, but honestly, why make life that much harder? $63 in tolls for a total of $1,354 variable costs for the week. Bring over that 90 to 80 to the truck, the 80% that I get, or the truck gets, or my business gets. Subtract $1,354 from that variable cost, and that leaves me $7,926 to do what I have to do with. Amen. Amen. So very good week. I wish I could put more of these back to back. The week after this one was pretty good. Like I said, I'm about 3 or 4 weeks behind. The week after this one was good, and then the next one after that was when I broke down in Louisiana. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's a weekly recap. If you've never seen one, let me know if you like them. If I need to do something different, let me know. Thumbs up, thumbs down, leave comments. I appreciate all that fun stuff. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take care of each other out there, as I always say. Let's look out for one another and try to help each other. And if you know somebody that could benefit from watching this video, they want to be an owner-operator, forward them the video or let them know about my channel. I'd appreciate it. Trying to grow the channel. I want a big YouTube presence. I want to use my abilities for good. So whatever abilities I have. But I appreciate everybody. Take care of each other out there. Thanks for watching. Until later, join me for a live sometime.